Okay, so let's get started here. Where was I? Oh, right. Entering the Stone Vigil. Oh, and, getting a truly ridiculous amount of quests. Okay, well. So, I am in, Dragon's Head right now. So, I might as well kick off the Stone Vigil in the queue. And we will see how long it takes me to actually pop. I mean, in general, despite being a DPS, it's actually been pretty fast, so that's good. Ooh. I'm getting pretty far along, though. I mean, technically speaking, I'm 19 more levels to max level, but there are a lot of quests at level 50, and there are going to be a lot of quests to take me from 50 to 60 in the Heavensward content, so still quite a ways to go, actually. But it's good stuff. They kind of hit their stride about halfway through the 2.x series of patches. So some of the story stuff is really incredible, and I liked Heavensward quite a bit. Well, my gear's in pretty good shape. About as good as it's gonna get, given that can't repair my own gear. If you repair your own gear, you can get it to about 199%, so, but you can't do that unless you're repairing it yourself as a crafter. Okay, living on the edge, concerned for a comrade who is taken to tumble off a snow-covered cliff. I'm shocked, simply shocked, that a dragoon would fall off a cliff. Oh, sure. Dambert and Maurice. Huh. Oh. I suppose it wouldn't be the first person that I'd proved innocent so far here, so I guess I'm just doing the same thing as I've done before. Still seems kind of, you know, troublesome, but I think this is the guy that we got the medicine for earlier. Well, he didn't seem like a jerk. Yeah, the behemoth is a level 50 rare fate, and yes, I would die terribly. Oh, and here's the Stone Vigil. Okay. Oh, this is a foreboding and run-down sort of place. I guess the Dravenians have held it for many years, though, so I suppose that's not all that surprising. I have actually seen people die on that first pull, so it's very comforting to see that we didn't. Oh, yeah, the increased proc rate in Thundercloud is really nice. One of the difficult things about this dungeon is that the patrols are really nasty. These dragon avises can't be put to sleep, and they hit pretty hard. So even though Brayflocks, well, not even Brayflocks, there were patrols in Hawk Manor, I suppose, but it is more punishing to fail to properly handle the patrols in Stone Vigil than it was in the earlier ones. And that's one of the things that a lot of people struggle with on this fight, actually, or on this dungeon, actually. I mean, seriously, simply the fact that the Dragon Avises can't be put to sleep just makes them a bit of a pain to deal with. In other dungeons, sometimes the Black Mage can kind of save the day by putting things to sleep, or the White Mage, you know, that's also a possibility. But, because they have repose. So Black Mage's sleep is AoE, which means that we can hit a bunch of things at the same time, whereas the White Mage needs to sleep them one at a time. But really, you know, there's only usually like maybe 2 things that you'd want to sleep anyways, since one of them's going to be woken up. So while it's more efficient for the Black Mage to do it, it's it's not like too big of a deal. But in this dungeon, since you can't sleep some of these pulls, it just can be really brutal if you've got a lot less leeway to work around any bad play on the tank's part. I mean, this tank's doing fine, as far as I can tell. I had a heartbreaking one of this dungeon when I was healing it actually on my main character, and the tank hadn't done any of his job quests, and it was literally, we ran out of time right before the final boss, and we couldn't complete the final pull of trash. It was just terrible. Oh, I guess I was still in that. For some reason I thought I was the healer. I'm standing in a bad spot. I shouldn't really be behind the tank like this. That's why I got hit in the first place. This blackened scale mail that came up, the reason why I didn't even roll on it, I think I may have mentioned these before, but actually I'm not sure I have. These are apparently crappy pieces of gear. You know, because they don't have any secondary stats on them. And they're required level 41, but the item level is lower than their required level, which is rare. It only happens on these pieces of gear. And the reason why these pieces of gear are like this is because they need a crafter to repair them. So basically there's a crafting recipe you can get, well, not that you can get, there's a crafting recipe that all crafters of the appropriate level have, which allows them to take some, you know, some stuff like, you know, maybe an iron ingot or two, something like that, and use those to repair the gear into a normal piece, actually a slightly better than usual piece. So it's a good thing I know these fights. So the way this fight works is, he definitely cleaves, so you don't want to be standing in front of him, but he'll also, every once in a while, run towards the wall, and when he does that, he uses an ability called Swinge, which hurts if it hits you. I think it may actually do concussion damage. So it's definitely something you don't want to take to the face. And even though he only does it once, one at a time at first, later in the fight he swinges once and then swinges again. As you'll note also, he's putting a burn effect on the tank. That's the cleave. That's why you don't want to stand in front of him, because if you do, you'll get a burn effect, and it's pretty nasty. And definitely the healer doesn't want to deal with multiple people eating that to the face. So now he's gonna swinge again. There. And now I think he's just gonna turn around. Yep, and swinge again, this time at the wall. And now I'm gonna get away from the tank. Hopefully avoid the... Yep. Not everybody avoided that. Okay. So you can see that it's not really fun for the healer if people get hit by those burn dots. But we're fine. It's really a pretty simple boss. Nothing too complicated. Oh, I'm not a greenleaf anymore. Little tear for my greenleaf. So I believe there's a wyvern here, maybe? No? No wyvern. Okay. Like most Sizz, carriers will do a frontal cone AoE. I don't remember which one this one is. Maybe paralysis? It is oh, poison breath. Okay. I was thinking we might be able to kill it before it even got the attack off, but nope, not quite. It's kind of creepy that that fire is burning blue. Okay. There is, however, a wyvern here. I wish I had fire starter. I will get that at level 44. Oh, I think I'm attacking the wrong one. Oh well, it's almost dead anyways. So this is going to be interesting, because we're definitely getting this Avis in this group. I am just drowning in cloud procs right now. Not that I am complaining, considering that's really high DPS. Albeit a little RNG based. There's another wyvern here. Up here's another Avis patrol. Up, poison. Bad black mage. No biscuit. I was about to say, I'm getting hit by everything in this fight. Okay. So we round this corner, and here are some ice sprites up here, but they don't show up until you approach them, so it's kind of a little bit of a trap. Looks like we may be getting another Dragon Avis. This can be a pretty rough pull, though Dark Knight is probably pretty decent at handling it because it's mostly magic damage, but it can be very hard on the other two tanking classes. Even Paladin I've seen struggle on this pull on these pulls a little bit with these ice sprites. Completed my spirit bond with my ring. Ooh. Oh wow, I'm almost level 42. So are we gonna do this side pull? Yeah, he's really gonna pull the entire dungeon. Which, you know, I mean, I suppose I'm not complaining about. Looks like he's leveling, and in a lot of cases, the tank really controls the pull velocity and what gets pulled and all that kind of... So it's not really that surprising, but... Certainly this is one of those dungeons where I'm not sure that I'd want to run the dungeon a lot of times. It's so easy to get a group that actually can't handle it very effectively, so I'm not surprised that he kind of wants to wring all of the XP out of this group that he can get. I mean, it certainly suits me. But I find it kind of funny that we're doing all this extra work for treasure chests that are going to drop on the floor. Yeah, you basically can't even sell the white gear that you get out of these dungeons anymore. It used to sell pretty well actually, if only for people who were trying to fill out their crafting logs, at least for a while. And then it kind of gained back in popularity when it was used to get over certain desynthing barriers, because since it was so cheap, it was very easy to get your hands on, so you could desynth it and get stuff for your desynth, to raise your desynth really easily. Okay, so here we have the second boss, which is a bit gimmicky, kind of interesting. They're not even gonna say anything, which is kind of interesting because I'm not sure who's gonna be getting the cannons. But I suppose it would hardly be the first time that I've gotten them, so I guess I will look for them. So basically, periodically during this fight, a dragon swoops down from above. Why do I have... And you want to basically shoot it with a cannon as quickly as possible. And in fact, that was spectacular, because usually he manages to hit you at least once before you can actually... So this is the other thing he does, which is create these windstorms. And of course it goes to that one. Okay. This is why the white mage was standing off to the side as opposed to actually next to the cannons, because the typhoon is shot off in the direction of one of the players, and it basically just hangs around near the wall. But easy peasy, no problem. There we go. Woo! Okay. Nice gear improvement, if nothing else. If I was only getting one of those two things, definitely the chest piece was it, so I'm okay with not getting the targe. Mainly because I don't have a one-handed weapon to use it with, so I'd have to get a one-handed weapon, which I'm sure one is going to be forthcoming soonish, but, you know, why bother if you can't use it anyways. But the robe is nice. Oh, I actually got lethargy. So now there's another set of ice sprites right around this corner, if I'm remembering. Yep. dear. Oh, this is gonna be complicated. Because these are... ah, shit. Oh, that was not a good idea. Ah, shit. Yeah, that room is... complicated. It's really easy to wipe on that room. Okay, here we go. Okay. So by blowing a pocket of stasis on him, that should hopefully make him a little bit easier to heal for the white mage. Though it only lasts for like 12 seconds, so that's kind of the problem with it. So I just tossed lethargy on one of the ice sprites in a hope that that will also make it a little bit easier for the tank. Oh shit, I just really fucked up. Okay. Okay, no problem. So now we've got another Dragon Avis patrol. Oh, and some ice sprites, I forgot about those. So he's on the Avis, so I will also be on the Avis. Yeah, on these pulls where we're doing 4 mobs, technically speaking, I could be doing AoE instead of single target, but Ninja AoE is pretty bad, particularly at this level. So he would not be AoEing with me, and it can be difficult for tanks to hold single target AoE while holding AoE, single target and AoE threat at the same time, so That's the reason why I'm not doing AoE on these pulls. Of course, then again, as it appears that me and the ninja were both hitting different things, maybe I was, you know, probably being an asshole anyways, so... Okay, so this is gonna be fun. This is the pull that got me, that we couldn't pass in that group that I was mentioning. So... this is the roughest pull. Does lethargy work? Yeah, the lethargy does work on these guys. So you can't sleep them, but you can lethargy them. That can't hurt. Even if it only lasts for 12 seconds. It's a 20% slow. That slows down the casting of their abilities by 20%. So I am not complaining. I hate it when they do that to me. I mean, it's not like I have any other off GCDs which I can use that frequently, so might as well use it. So this next boss fight is gonna be fun. So now plot. Well, it looks like this was not useless work. At least it has a sense of humor. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm getting locked out then. Oh. That's a dick move. Blasphemous gifts, huh? Okay. So, they're in there without me, which is fine, I guess. So, I will explain from outside the walls with my shitty examples. So see how he flew up in the air? He does that periodically and leaves those area of effects on the ground, which you have to dodge, because if you get hit by them, you're probably gonna die. The other thing he does is he drops these pools on the ground, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. If you step in them, it's a lot of damage, and it does or if you get hit by it, it's a lot of damage, and if you step in them, you have frostbite, which is a pain in the butt for the healer to heal through. He also does a frontal cleave, which you can see has a lot of range. And the sheet of ice is the one that drops these puddles. And then he also has an ability called Rime Wreath, which hits the entire field. So the healer has to be prepared to heal through that. So the first couple of times that he jumps up in the air and then flies, you know, across these areas, he can come from, well, either horizontal or vertical, and then there's only 3 options for where he's going to drop. And note that when he flew up this time, he dropped a bunch of AoEs on the ground, which means it's going to be harder for you to avoid the line AoE that he's going to do later. And note that once he starts doing that, he does 2 of the line AoEs instead of just 1. So yeah. I think this probably would have gone faster if they'd actually waited for me, as opposed to just leaving me outside of the thing. But oh well. Healer's doing an excellent job, though. I've seen quite a few healers go out of mana on this fight. It can be pretty brutal like that. So obviously one of the easiest ways to dodge this is after he drops the puddles, you want to stand on one of these 4 points in the middle. Like if you imagine this is like a tic-tac-toe board, you want it on the intersections of where the lines cross, because that way no matter which direction he comes from, you can dodge it pretty easily. But you want to avoid dumping these circles there, because then you don't have your easy dodge point. Okay. Other DPS it is. I'm shocked that I got no commendations after getting locked out of the boss. Yeah, I'm good.
Locked out?
They locked me out while I was watching the cutscene. Oh, another crystal. Seems like it's been forever since I've seen one of those. And this makes 5, I guess. Almost complete. just seeing things again, I'm fine. Heck, I didn't even fight the dragon. I was outside the room. My, mercenary friends took care of all of it. Yeah, I guess the only way we're getting this out is flying it out, right? I mean, that seems like it could be a problem. Particularly since, I mean, it's been sitting out here for 5 years. Oh, that's good to hear. Well, sort of good to hear. Oh, but I already cleaned it all out. That must be really frustrating. We're not gonna sit on the seats? We're just gonna crouch down on the deck of an airship that has, like, open sides? Like, I'd wear seatbelts. I'm just saying. Like, I think, having something to make you not fall off the airship would probably be a good thing. Oh, teleportation. Okay. Yes, I can imagine. Yeah, an adventure. Or a lot of adventures. Yeah. Okay, so now what do you want me to do, Sid? Into the Eye of the Storm, Garuda, already? Sid has deep relationships with his airship. Oh, she seemed kind of uncomfortable, too. Oh, yeah, I forgot. The way that the Gridanians are with the elementals, that probably was not a, done deal. Oh, that's cheery. So, chop chop, Sid? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'll leave you two to the engineering and I'll just continue blowing shit up. Could I cast fire on the barrier? Okay. Uh-huh. Well then. Okay. But what we're actually going to do is go back to Whitebrim. Yeah, though, I definitely do wish that I could, actually teleport to Whitebrim. Would make things a lot easier. Probably gonna be interesting finding people to actually take me into Alexander once I get there. Heck, by the time I get there, I may actually be, in Duty Finder. In fact, it probably will be. Why do they always teleport me places when I don't want them to? And never teleport me places when I do? Oh, shoot, no. You know, looking at those beds, it's pretty clear that the fat chocobo is just huge. I mean, I suppose I should realize, considering that my character's right next to it, but... Okay. Okay. Well, it's not like I'm a craftsperson, but... Okay. Whee! Wow, that must have been a long time ago. Huh. Well, it's good to see that they're so supportive. They honestly seem to be in the Inquisitor. Oh wow, this is quite the quest. I'm glad I picked it up before I went in here, otherwise it might have taken me a while to find that. Just no explanation, just I'm an expert pickpocket. Okay. Well, there we go. One accused heretic broken out. Though, yeah, I mean, accusing a guy of desertion, of, being a heretic for deserting when he didn't desert at all, kinda sucks. Though then again, he did leave his post, so... Okay. Ice, ice, daily. Ouch. Wow. That is pretty sad. Alright. So... looks like upstairs then. Yep. Estidian. From Dragonhead. Are you sure that they're not becoming impatients? Heh, heh, heh. Okay. Where is this last weapon I'm supposed to collect, though? It's nice that everybody likes me now, I guess. It's certainly better than the alternative, I suppose. Okay, so I presume the last weapon must be, yep, right here. Woo, discarded weapons. Okay. So... I need to... well, I might as well talk to this guy, see whether or not there's any follow-up. Wow. But I don't actually have to go see Charmaine. So, journal. Oh! Okay, good. Not too far of a drop then. That's good at least. So that's why this dragon's down here. I guess it wasn't related to the Inquisitor after all. Man, Kurthus is actually kind of pretty when it's not snowing. It's special. Here you go. Uh-huh. Ah, here's the smith. They weren't left on the field of battle. I had to search all over the camp for this. Okay. Unfortunately, in order to turn this quest, I have to go all the way up to the top of this bloody tower again. This is worse than my current weapon, which is why I'm taking the cash. Oh? Oh? Ah! Bam! I mean, honestly, I feel a little silly jumping off like that, but it's faster. It's faster. Okay. Oh, all the quests are on here. Okay. Up, and here's another quest. But I'm your only guard. Okay. I'll do my best. What? That makes no sense. Okay. Hey. Cheery this. Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to climb. Oh. No. Well, I definitely have to start by going up this way. I don't see any other way. Unless, can I go up this way? Oh! I can go up that way. Okay. That didn't work. Maybe over here? Well, there's a monster up here, so that kind of implies yes. Oh, there. Okay, so I guess now jump over here. Let's see what I can find. Oh, iron ice pick. For some reason I thought it said ice pick because of that stupid ice daily quest. Well, that's cheery. Well, ring collected, and I mean I can see why the guy wouldn't want to do it himself. Okay. Oh no, I found her. There you go. Oh. I hardly think there was anything you could do about it, man. Oh. That's an interesting, custom. So, one hipposurf. There's another one. Okay, so hipposurf's accomplished. Also need to deliver this brandy one. How many more locations are there for me to discover? Quite a few, actually. Haven't done the south stuff practically at all. That's foreboding music. Oh, a little bit weird, but I'm not going to argue with their logic. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to find some people to help me get through Castrum Meridianum and Praetorium. They're the two dungeons that are right at the end of the game, and they have a lot of cutscenes, and there's a lot of story in them, and they're mainly run by high-level players who are just trying to get through them as fast as possible, so if I don't put a group together, then you're not seeing anything. Okay. A rescue attempt. Okay. Alright. Am I gonna have to climb the wall again? I'm gonna get this. He didn't aggro? Yeah, I'm gonna have to climb the wall again. Damn it. I should have slain the hippogriffs first. Then I could have done this just once. Probably. Okay. Give it a couple of seconds to regenerate. Okay. And here's the ice sprite. He seems kind of oblivious, actually. Here you go, man. Oh my god. Okay, then. Well, I can see why they like having sport with him. I feel like I'm being the I've had sport made of me by being sent to rescue the guy. Good. I don't need a stalker. Okay. So, what do I need to do? That's right outside of there. So, it seems like probably the best thing is just to teleport back to Dragonhead, grab this researcher, and then head back to Whitebrim the slow way. Here we go. What? Yeah, because I totally teleported here. Maddening potion. Anger and acute madness. That... Why would you do that? I mean, frozen or not, I'm kind of at a loss as to how this would improve the situation. Okay. So where is this fool? There he is. Again? Ugh. Alright, I'll find him again then. Though it appears I'm hurting him in the right direction. Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, he definitely seems like the reliable sort. I mean, certainly the tone of these quests is significantly friendlier now that I had received entry into the Stone Vigil. Um. I guess I am jumping down. Okay, but unfortunately I can't climb that rope, it looks like, so I'll just do it the old-fashioned way by jumping off a cliff and then climbing up. Oh wow, that effect of the snow coming off the side of that cliff was pretty cool. So hopefully this will finish out the quests in White Brim. And then we can find this researcher and hopefully score some corrupted crystals. I'm sure they're fine with me riding my chocobo in the building. That's good. So it effectively didn't really improve the situation so much as of yet. Well, it wasn't really his fault. And with this white robe, I feel very white magey. Okay, so Renee. I'd have to agree with you. And hey, I like the extra money. Okay, now Muriz. Didn't seem that common to me, but you know, whatever. Alrighty then. So, here's something I don't think I've mentioned. There is the recommendations thing. Ah, boo. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's 44, and I'll get that later. That unlocks Zmail Darkhold. Okay. So off to Camp Drybone. And actually, I ought to make a stop off in Ul'dah. I need to level up my rank in my Grand Company. Okay. Okay, Lambertine. Taint. Okay. You know, this is a big change from the quest that I've been doing where I had to get people's trust all the time. Well, I'm not really sure I'm capable of comprehending it, but whatever. Yeah, he's the one who sent me. Yes. Well, that's why I came to you, man. That's the kind of solution I was looking for. The Golden Bazaar. Ugh. Okay, errand accepted. The Munificent Merchant. Okay. As I take the long way around. Wow, I have a lot of silver pieces. Okay. Alrighty then. Oprah reference for the win. Alright, I'm gonna stop by Ul'dah for a second, see whether or not I can get my first promotion. Wow. Several quests around here. Okay. Whoops. Oops, that's buying stuff. This is the guy that I talked to. Apply for a promotion. Okay, so I can get to Flame Private Second Class. Yay! Okay, what's the requirements for the next one? 3,000 seals. Okay. Okay. This is the PvP, by the way. Wolves Den. Well, that's part of the PvP at least. This is 4-on-4 battles. Alright. So I might as well also pick up this ill-conceived venture quest. Okay. Sure. Oh, well, that's not good. Okay. Okay. So it happens to be good that I took this ill-conceived venture quest since I have to go around Drybone anyways. Oh, a dance. Alrighty then. Okay. Who am I to argue with somebody who wants to better themselves? Actually, let's switch off to the archer for this since I'm going to be turning in a low-level quest. Of course I have a ticket. Seriously, why don't we sit down for the... Wow. That's ridiculous. It's a little on the gaudy side, and yet less gaudy than actually Vegas. It said reserve a seat, but apparently I'm the only person who was actually on the ship. Oh, it didn't even give me any XP. It was just Gil. So a new currency. Okay. Oh, she's an Ul'dah. actually do it right this moment, because I don't have enough slots. Okay. Gonna clip through this really fast. There we go. So a Dodo card, a Sabotender card, a Bomb card, Mandragora, and Curl. Okay. Alright. Card decks. Okay, so now I have a deck. And I could play with the Triple Triad Master if I wanted to, but... Okay. So he goes first. Well, he threw the game to me. Alright. So I'm now an official Triple Triad player. So... over here... Oh, I should be hitting these Ethernet shards. I should also hit the Aetheryte as well. So that I can actually get back here easily. You can get back at any time if you fail to hit the Aetheryte by, whatchamacallit, hitting the airship, but it does cost money, I believe, so... Of course, then again, so does teleporting to the Aetheryte. El Colosso. Is not down here. no, don't tell me that one's up there too. Really? Yeah. Looks like it, yeah. So both of these are up on the second level. Next is over there. Bored-looking little Lollifel. Okay, the cactpot board. She's been waiting for me? Okay. Okay. So now off to round square. Okay, so here's this Ethernet shard. And head back to the entrance and card squares. Collect my points. Inspection? Oh, the gambler's outfit. This seems like an odd digression. Aha. So, it's a den of gambling, but it's a den of gambling that with positive backing, I guess. Sure. So what you really want to do for this is hit either 1, 2, 3 or 7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay. Not a bad start. Sure. As I unlock a bunch of achievements. But get a bad roll on the last one. Okay, so upstairs to hit the Chocobo square and the Minion square quick. Okay. Wow. But it just reminds me the first hit's free. Okay. So I suppose we might as well get ourselves a race chocobo. Let's go with a female. Random stats. No information on grade, ability, or color. Okay. Oh, grade 1, ability none, desert yellow, and all 2-star stats. Okay. Okay. So, back to the gold saucer. Okay. Kinda surprised they're giving me money instead of MGP, but... Okay, race chocobo name. Actually... Weather... Let's do snow... And... Okay, well, what I was exactly looking for was not there, but I suppose Snow Bell is close enough. Okay, so... Enter a race training course. Okay. 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 Pretty simplistic. Wow, that's slow. Okay. Oh, great. Alright, so that's Race Chocobo unlocked. So now let's head to the Steps of Thal quick. Miner's Guild, I guess? I mean, that's Steps of Thal. I'm not exactly sure where I need to go. Not quite the right spot, but close enough. I can get there pretty quickly. Okay. Ask about this Lord of the Dance guy. Gilia, no. Okay. But I know where he is, so why do I need to keep asking people questions? Ah. Wow. Okay. So supposedly... no, I can't get there from there. Oh, right. I'm totally misreading the map. Well, it would hardly be the first time that I've misread a map. Okay. Okay. Here we go, Luscious Lady. Camp followers. Sweet. She's a nice person. Oh, no. He's leaving? Well, that's gonna be a problem for the person who I'm inquiring on behalf of. Perhaps I want to become a dancer. Okay. Yeah, she just insulted him. That is a ridiculous dance. Not bad. Ow. Wow. Ouch. Uh. Oh, this went in a weird direction. I. Um. Um. Well. Apparently so. It's not the kind of inspiration that I was expecting to have. Well, okay then. So, after much delay, how about I head to Drybone, where things more or less make sense. I ought to switch back to Black Mage before I try to do anything serious. Still doing okay on my gear. So I just gotten a pot from the guy up in the Golden Bazaar, and now I have to give it to Lambertent so that he can give me a pot which can carry a corrupted crystal. Yes. From the Oprah dude. Okay. Sealed with science. Okay. Oh, the missing retainer for that ill-conceived venture quest is over there, which I can probably hit on my way to Highbridge. Oh, there's another quest up there. Oh, I'm far too overleveled for this, but whatever. I'd be a little underleveled if I was here on my bard, so... Or... archer. I'm not a bard yet. Okay, so aid the novice retainer. You're welcome. Well, if you practice. Okay. So they can apparently teleport too. Okay. Okay. Alright. So apparently he'll play triple triad with me if I wanted to, but I probably couldn't beat my way. Like, I probably couldn't beat a paper sack at triple triad right now. Maybe over here? Yes, over here. Okay. Get the feeling he's had a lot of problems. Well, this guy jumps to conclusions. Yeah, that's exactly it. Okay. Oh no, it's another Lalafell talking in alliteration. Okay. So, kill a bunch of golden fleece for this guy's hair tonic, and also, use a maul to fracture the corrupted cluster. Okay. Oh, and another quest here. D is for dead. Cheery. Crunchier. Okay. So... Oh. This is interesting music. Oh, stone skin. Not a very strong stone skin, though. So Mirror Knights are aggro, so I think I'm gonna have to kill this one. Quartz Doblins aren't aggro. So in general, I guess the only thing I'm gonna need to worry about is the Mirror Knights. Not seeing any more golden fleece down here, though. So I may need to get the last one up near the top for that. Almost done with these quartz doblins, though. Another Mirror Knight. This one I might be able to slip around, though. Yep. It's like right underneath me, but probably for the best that I don't just jump off. And I guess I could. Maybe. But this doesn't seem to be looking promising, really. Can I just jump off? Well, the problem is there's something down there. there we go. That's where I need to go, I think. A little subtle. Crystal. Yep, that seems to be everything. Wow, this place is weird. Look at this crystal everywhere. And some of these plants. Well, it did say that that the crystals could have effects on living things around them, so I suppose it makes sense. And I still need this one last... Not a snurble, a golden fleece. You need snurble tufts, but snurble tufts don't come from snurbles, they come from golden fleece. Okay. As I was informed. Okay. Oh, there we go. Well, I've got your quartz for you. That's not colorless. Oh, whatever. Yeah, though, it's like I was doing your mining for you, so I don't know how you feel okay with that, but whatever. Sometimes this game is so weird. Seriously, I mean, my character could write a memoir on, you know, the weird shit I've had to do as an adventurer by Awayuki Kogane. Okay. I do indeed. Here you go. Okay. Oh, at least I accomplished my mission, so that's good. Garuda, here we come. And you, I got your snurble blood. Creepy dude. "10 drops of blood, wow. Sea pickles? Alright, snurble tonic it is. don't think that's how it works. But fine. If it makes you happy, you got your damn tonic. Alright. Oh, and I have a point of intelligence to apply. Okay. You are correct, sir. Oh god, come on. Okay, great. Alright. So who can provide me what I need? Uh-oh. Airport, huh? Well, instead what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head to Ul'dah. I'm going to speak with Chichabi. I'm going to unlock Wolf's Den. And then I'm probably gonna call it an evening. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's useful. Actually, I do have some because I got them off of random things. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. My very first weathered scepter I now pass upon to thee. Right, yes, I got them from leaves. Okay. So there we go. That's the venture system. So we will also head to... Shoot, where do you get to? Morabi. Oh, Morabi. Yeah, well, if I want to get to the wolves' den, I've got to do this, so... Because I've never actually been to Morabi Dry Docks. I've never been to Lower Lenosia, I think. Okay. It's a bit of a long walk to Morabi, if you hadn't noticed. I mean, once you can teleport down there, it's not that bad, but it's a little bit of a walk. A bunch of low-level quests. Okay. Registered the Aetheryte. And then I need to head this way. I think over here? Yeah, something like this. Docks. Here's a ferry skipper. This where I'm going? Yes, travel to the Wolf's Den. In here, I guess. Floor. Okay. Whoop. Oh, whoa, holy, lag, Batman. Okay. Up here, maybe? Oh, yeah. It's just that it was hidden by the, thing. Okay. Oh, they're wearing the job gear. Yep. Ouch. Uh-huh. Alrighty then. Okay, so now off to Aleport. Not complaining about the flame seals, though. Need some more of those. Quite a lot more, actually, if I'm going to, unlock everything with my Grand Company. Okay. Ouch. I guess she didn't take me seriously. Yeah, kinda just a bit. Well, and that would be level 43. So, when next I stream, we're going to continue on our attempts to try to get a corrupted crystal to mount to the Enterprise to hopefully take down Garuda, Lady of the Vortex, which I've spent like roughly at least 5 levels trying to gather the stuff that I need to fight Garuda. So that kinda sucks. But, you know, hey, things are as they are. Hopefully, you know, I mean, I'd hope Lambertain didn't send me to the wrong person again. So, fingers crossed that this time I'll get the corrupted crystal that I need. And, yeah, thanks everybody for joining me. Please feel free to follow me on Twitch, or if you're watching on YouTube, please like, favorite, and subscribe. Thanks, and have a wonderful day!